The ocean floor just gave up a secret it's been hiding for thousands of years. A team of divers searching for shipwrecks off the coast of Greece stumbled onto something that shouldn't exist. Perfectly carved stone structures arranged in patterns too precise to be natural. What they found down there is rewriting everything we thought we knew about ancient seafaring civilizations. At first, the lead diver thought it was just unusual rock formations. The Mediterranean is full of them, but then he noticed the angles. Sharp corners, smooth surfaces, geometric patterns that nature doesn't create by accident. When he brushed away the sediment, he revealed what looked like a street, an actual paved road sitting 200 feet below the surface. The team marked the coordinates and returned with underwater archaeologists. What came next sent shockwaves through the academic community. They'd discovered an entire city, not just a few scattered ruins, but a complex urban layout with buildings, plazas, and what appeared to be a central temple structure. The preservation was remarkable. Statues still stood upright. Pottery remained intact on what used to be market stalls. Here's where it gets stranger. The architectural style didn't match any known civilization from that region. The symbols carved into the stone walls weren't Greek, weren't Phoenician, weren't Egyptian. Nobody could identify the language. Carbon dating of organic materials trapped in the ruins suggested the city was built around 3000 BC, but the construction techniques were far more advanced than anything from that era. One discovery in particular stopped everyone cold. In the central temple, they found a massive bronze disc about 6 feet in diameter, covered in intricate engravings. The patterns showed star charts, incredibly accurate star charts, but the constellations were positioned in ways that wouldn't have been visible from the Mediterranean 3,000 years ago. Someone had documented the night sky from a perspective that shouldn't have been possible with ancient technology. The bronze disc wasn't the only thing that defied explanation. When researchers examined the building foundations, they found something that made them question the entire timeline. The blocks were cut with precision that rivals modern laser cutting. No tool marks, no chisel damage, just perfectly smooth surfaces fitted together. The engineering team ran tests on the stone composition. The results didn't make sense. The blocks contained traces of materials not native to the Mediterranean region. Some elements pointed to origins thousands of miles away, from quarries that ancient civilizations supposedly never reached. Then came the discovery that changed everything. Deep within the temple complex, archaeologists found a sealed chamber. The entrance had been deliberately concealed behind what looked like a collapsed wall. Inside, they discovered dozens of clay tablets, perfectly preserved in watertight containers. The same unknown script covered every surface. A linguist spent 18 months decoding the symbols. She started by identifying repeated patterns, mathematical sequences, anything that might provide a key. What she eventually translated left her staring at the tablets for hours, unable to process what she was reading. The text described a maritime empire that predated all known seafaring civilizations by at least 1,000 years. They detailed trade routes spanning 3 continents. They mentioned ports in locations that shouldn't have been accessible with primitive navigation. Most disturbing, they documented a catastrophic event, a disaster so severe it wiped their entire civilization from existence in a matter of days. The tablets referenced massive waves, unprecedented flooding, cities swallowed by the sea within hours. The writers described trying to preserve their knowledge, hoping future generations would find it and learn from their mistakes. Here's what keeps researchers awake at night. The disaster described in those tablets matches geological evidence of a massive tsunami that struck the Mediterranean around the same time period. But the scale mentioned in the ancient texts was far greater than anything scientists had previously estimated. The sunken city isn't alone either. Recent sonar scans revealed similar structures scattered across the seafloor in a pattern suggesting they were once connected by those advanced trade routes. Each site shows the same abrupt abandonment, the same evidence of catastrophic flooding. We're looking at proof of a lost civilization that mastered ocean travel millennia before we thought it possible. And whatever destroyed them happened so fast they barely had time to hide their final message beneath the waves. The archaeological team continues excavating the site, but each answer they find creates 10 more questions. Who were these people? Where did they come from? And most importantly, what knowledge did they possess that we've lost to time? The city beneath the waves holds secrets that challenge our entire understanding of human history. We've built our timeline on assumptions that this discovery completely dismantles. If one civilization this advanced could vanish without leaving any trace in our historical records, how many others are still waiting to be found? Those clay tablets sit in a controlled environment now, being studied by teams from 12 different countries. The translations keep coming, each one more unsettling than the last. They knew things about astronomy, navigation, metallurgy that shouldn't have been possible. The real question isn't just what happened to them, it's what they were trying to warn us about.